the worm them. I open the can and a whole heap of worm come out Friday night. Do you realize that ever since I took on the story Friday night, it has become a major sensation? Jamaica, you only find the truth on this platform, you know that, right? There is no other platform that carries what I carry. And tonight, it's going to even be worse. Tonight, Jamaica. Tonight, Jamaica. You there? Hold on.
No, it isn't.
There is no other platform that gives you the truth like I do. But tonight, Jamaica, I am going to take on suspect number 1. Tonight, Jamaica, I am taking on number 1 suspect, Mr. Noel Maitland. Mr. Noel Maitland. Jamaica, who is Noel Maitland? Do you want to know who Noel Maitland is? Do you want to know who Noel Maitland is? So tonight we're doing suspect number 1. Because seeing that the police not doing them work, seeing that the security force is not doing their work, let us do it for them. Let us do the work that the police and Indicom should be doing. Let us examine tonight suspect number 1. Jennifer, you are here tonight. Welcome. Who is suspect number 1? Where is he from? What is his educational background? What is his educational background? Who is he connected to? What form of businesses is he involved in? Who and how? Who is he connected to? What level of connection does he have? We're going to probe it tonight. We're going to answer those questions. But I'm going to ask Jamaica, isn't it ironic that suspect number 1, who is said to be the boyfriend, of Donna Lee Donaldson? Yes, Jamaica. Suspect number 1 is said to be the boyfriend. Noel Donaldson is said to be the boyfriend of Donna Lee Donaldson. Noel Maitland. And you're going to tell me, Jamaica, that your girlfriend is missing. Your girlfriend cannot be found or identified. Your girlfriend is missing from last week, Tuesday. And at no interval At no point, no time, you have posted a picture saying that she's missing. No time have you reported her missing at the police station. What kind of man you be? What kind of man are you, Noel Donaldson? That's an interesting question. That is an interesting question. We're going to dig up your character reference tonight. We're going to dig you up, Noel. We're going to dig you up. And if you think you can use your friend them to come bury me, my body, or burn my body at funeral home, Jamaica, some revelation going to make tonight. I hope you're ready. I wanna brace for it tonight and cannot reveal what I have to reveal until at least 1,500 people depend this live tonight. So I'm going to ask you again. Imagine Jamaica. You're in love almost 2.5 years with a man. And you're missing, and the man has not posted your picture on his WhatsApp. He has not posted it in his immediate circle. He has not posted it on a social media platform. He has not posted it on Facebook. He has not posted it on Instagram. Wouldn't you see that as a sign of concern? All I know watch Lifetime movie. All I know watch the Lifetime series them. All I know watch the Lifetime series them, Jamaica. Our investigation that I've also received is going to be damning tonight. Johnson Shanika said he posted. Well, I don't know. But from what I've heard, from what I have heard, Jamaica, not much was done on his side to question or to provoke or to initiate Jamaica. Enough initiation was not done on his side. On his side. But then Jamaica, if I play this voice, I have something deep in it. If I play it, the whole of Jamaica mash up tonight. But I cannot play it because I swore to secrecy. I swore to secrecy. He took down his social media platform. I swore to secrecy. I cannot play Jamaica. But I can tell you what I hear. I can tell you what I hear. But I can't play it. Jamaica, it cannot be played, so don't press it, Karen. It cannot be played. It cannot be played. But I'm going to paraphrase for the world tonight to hear. I'm going to talk tonight for the world to hear. Noel Donalds, Noel Maitland, are you a woman beater? Are you an abuser? Can you tell the world? I'm doing a character reference of you. I am doing a character reference of you. Can you tell the world if you are a woman beater? Can you tell the world if you are a woman beater? Can you tell the world, Mr. Maitland? Can you say whether or not you have ever abused a woman? Can you tell the world if you have ever abused a woman? Mr. Maitland. Mr. Maitland. Have you ever gun-butted a woman? Have you ever gun-butted? Have you ever gun-butted any woman you're involved with sexually? Mr. Maitland, can you tell Jamaica if you have ever physically abused a woman? Mr. Maitland, can you tell Jamaica that on a photo shoot, if you abused a girl to the point that when she have seen you on another occasion, she ran for her life? Mr. Maitland, I am asking you, can you declare and tell Jamaica you have never abused a woman in this country? I am doing a character reference on you tonight. I am doing a character reference on suspect number 1 tonight. Can you tell Jamaica, Mr. Maitland, have you ever abused a woman? Have you ever used your gun to gun but a woman? Have you ever locked a woman in a room? Mr. Maitland, I am asking you the pressing questions. Can you tell Jamaica, have you ever abused a woman? Character reference tonight. I am going in your history. I am going in your history. I'm going in your history tonight. I'm going in your history. Can you tell Jamaica whether or not you have ever abused a woman? Mr. Maitland, yes or no? Yes or no? Have you ever abused a woman in this country? Yes or no? Let me drink some water. Mr. Maitland, Mr. Maitland, how did you meet Donna Donaldson? How did you meet Donna Donaldson? We're digging up dirt tonight. How did you meet Donna Donaldson, Mr. Maitland? How did you meet Donna Donaldson? Is there any truth to the argument that you were introduced to Miss Donaldson by another squaddie at Halfway Tree Police Station? Were you introduced to Donnelly by another squaddie at Halfway Tree Police Station? How did you meet Donnelly? Was it a case that the other police, I get to understand Jamaica, Donna Lee was involved with a previous police officer. A previous police officer at Halfway Tree Police Station. I further understand that Mr. Maitland, his squaddy, introduced him to Donna Lee. I get to understand this squaddy was annoyed and tired of Donna Lee, so he pushed Jamaica. Here's what I'm saying to you. He pushed Maitland to take her. Tired of Donna Lee, from my understanding. So, it is said, it is alleged that this other police introduced Maitland to say, yo, squaddy, go get a piece now. Go get a piece now. And this is how they became introduced. Now, Mr. Maitland, this is where the story gets interesting. How do you perceive Donna Lee? How do you perceive Donna Lee? Do you perceive Donna Lee as your girlfriend? Or do you perceive Donna Lee as your gal that you get a fling from? Mr. Maitland, be careful what you say, because I have evidence. How do you perceive Donna Lee? How do you perceive Donna Lee? How? Did you have her? Did you have her as your girlfriend? Or did you have her as a piece of fling? Now, Jamaica, you want to know what started the argument between Mr. Maitland and Donna Lee? Don't you want to hear that? Make the live reach up to 1300, because I am going into the facts tonight. I am going into the facts tonight. When I go silent, I go deep. Recognize the whole of yesterday as silent, the whole of this morning as silent. Was there an argument the Tuesday morning, Mr. Maitland? Mr. Maitland, was there an argument the Tuesday morning? In your estimation, you said it was never an argument, Mr. Maitland. You said it was a discussion. Right or wrong? Did you say it's a discussion, or was it an argument? Was it a discussion, or was it an argument?
How can they?
People calling me already. Mr. Maitland, was there an argument? Was there an argument, or was there a discussion? It is alleged It is alleged, Mr. Maitland, that you say it was an discussion. But I want to know, Mr. Maitland, I want all of you women to be in the seat of Donnelly tonight. You're in the seat of Donnelly tonight. Boyfriend come pick you up the night. And boyfriend said to you, say, I carry you to my apartment. When you entered the apartment, Jamaica, you went into the room as usual. You went into the room, and when you look on the wall, picture of your baby, picture of the baby mother and you and the baby. How would you feel? How would you feel? How would you feel? Remember, you know, boyfriend come pick you up. Boyfriend come pick you up. When you go in a room, you see big picture. A baby pan wall, girlfriend, baby mother pan wall, and picture with baby mother, picnic and baby father. Mr. Maitland, was there an argument in your apartment on Tuesday? Was there an argument in your apartment on Tuesday, Mr. Maitland? Was there a disagreement? Was there a voice of what? Was there a discussion with you and Donnelly? What was the discussion about, Mr. Maitland? What was the discussion about? Was the discussion about See, family member, you said there was an argument on Sunday because Maitland put up the Donnelly's photos on his Instagram. See there? But I'm not talking about that. This is new information. This is new intelligence. This is what can break the investigation. This is what's going to break the investigation. Can you affirm or deny? I am now in the capacity as a seasoned attorney. Can you affirm or deny there was a disagreement, an argument with yourself and Donnelly about the pictures in your apartment? Yes or no? Can you answer that, Mr. Maitland? You are in the seat tonight. Tell Jamaica. Can you tell Jamaica? Was there a disagreement? Was there an argument? Was there an argument? What was the reason for the argument? Tell Jamaica. Jamaica wants to know. Donnelly mother wants to know. Donnelly mother never knew there was an argument. But was there one? Can you tell Jamaica tonight? Was there an argument? What was the reason for the argument? What caused the argument? What caused the argument? Mr. Maitland, do you want me to tell you what I know? Answer the question, Mr. Maitland. What caused the dispute with yourself and your girlfriend? Suspect number one. What caused the argument with yourself and Donnelly. Now, Jamaica, let me tell you what I've gotten to understand. It is alleged, Jamaica, that on the morning of Tuesday, this last week, there was a disagreement. There was an argument, a heated argument with Donnelly and Mr. Maitland. There was a major discontent. There was a major discontent. What was the reason for the argument, Jamaica? What was the reason for the argument? It is alleged that the morning Donnelly asked Mr. Maitland, can you kindly remove those images? Can you kindly remove those images? What are the images, Jamaica? Jamaica Constabulary Force, can you say whether or not in Mr. Maitland's room, if there are pictures of him and his baby mother and the child on the wall? Can the Jamaica Constabulary Force say whether or not there are pictures on the wall? Can Jamaica Constabulary Force confirm tonight if there are pictures of Donnelly on the wall? No pictures of Donnelly. The pictures that I get to understand that are in the apartment is that of Mr. Maitland and his child, who is 10 months old. It's not 8 months old, based on my investigations. The child is 10 months old. And it is not the child alone that is up there. I get to understand there is a picture of the baby mother, a picture of the child, and a picture of the family. So, Mr. Maitland, we're now calm down. Can you say whether or not, Mr. Maitland, that when Donnelly asked you to remove the pictures, how did you react? How did you react, Mr. Maitland? What was your reaction? What was your reaction, Mr. Maitland? What was your reaction? Mr. Maitland, were you adamant? Were you striking? Were you firm in your stance? You nah take them down. Mr. Maitland, can you tell Jamaica what was your response when Donnelly asked you to remove them? Can you tell Jamaica what was your response? Jamaica Constabulary Force, ask and probe, Mr. Maitland. Was there a disagreement? Was there an argument? And what was his response? What was his response, Jamaica? What was his response? Me now take them down. Now take them down. And you know the nature of young girls, young adolescents, young women who are madly in love. Who are madly in love with their significant other. Can you tell Jamaica, Mr. Maitland? An argument ensued. How long did the argument continue for? But then, Jamaica, If you're going to do a character analysis of the gentleman, and I've received other intelligence of how brutal and verbal he can become and abrasive. How abrasive he can become, how strong he can become in his position. You're going to tell me, Jamaica, when Donna Lee annoy you, when Donna Lee depend, take it down, and then argument develop. What did you do? What was your response? What was your response? What was your response? Was your response, oh dear, just make it go on, babes, make it stay, man, me nah take it down? Was that your response, Mr. Maitland? Was your response, oh baby, like it stay, man? Or was it that it developed into an argument that became physical, Mr. Maitland? Can you tell Jamaica whether or not you have ever put your hands on Donnelly? Can you confirm or say? Jamaica, the questions are getting hotter tonight, you know. You think you hear anything yet? Can you, Mr. Maitland, tell Jamaica, did you slap her? Did you choke her? Did you box her? Did you thump her in her face? Did you tie her up? What was your reaction, Mr. Maitland? I don't know what your reaction was, because I was not there. But the little that I know, that I can affirm, Mr. Maitland, there was a disagreement in that apartment the morning. And if you deny, Mr. Maitland, there was no argument, I will expose you. I, Andre Stefano Stevens, will expose you. Yes. So, Mr. Maitland, tell Jamaica, tell the world, tell the globe what happened in the apartment. I'm asking you to be man enough, Mr. Maitland, and face Sophia and the father of Donnelly Donaldson and tell her the truth, what happened the morning. You said Donnelly was upset. You got in an argument, but you did not tell the world what caused the argument. You have never said to the world what caused the argument. Have they asked you in the police force or who is probing this case what caused the argument? Wouldn't that be the merit of you being a suspect? I don't know how investigations are done in